Welcome to This Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here with us today. We're jumping right into a topic that is literally the foundation of bringing your commercial dreams to life, demystifying the Oakland business license. Now, whether you're launching a cutting-edge tech startup, finally opening that neighborhood bakery, or running a consulting firm right out of your living room, getting properly licensed is an absolutely essential and honestly pretty empowering step for any aspiring entrepreneur. It takes your vision from just a great idea and makes it an official, recognized reality.
So let me ask you, are you ready to open your doors? Because before you can welcome your first customer or sign that first major client, you've got to conquer the very first trial in your entrepreneurial journey, and that's municipal bureaucracy. Now, I know, the word bureaucracy doesn't exactly get the blood pumping, but try to think of this not as annoying red tape, but as a rite of passage. It officially welcomes you into the Oakland business community. It's the map you have to navigate to set your enterprise up for long-term success.
To give you a little context on the landscape, Oakland voters recently approved Measure T. This fundamentally modernized the city's 20-year-old business tax structure. By getting your license, you're officially operating within this new progressive structure, which was specifically designed to lower tax rates for small businesses. So it's really a system built to support you as you grow.
Okay, let's take a look at our logical timeline for today. First, the Oakland business mandate. Second, claiming your business name. Third, securing zoning clearance. Fourth, the application process. And finally, a summary and final tips.
Section 1. The Oakland Business Mandate. When you apply for your business tax certificate, you are actively participating in a system funded by Measure T. This progressive taxation model is estimated to provide tax relief for over 20,000 small businesses, and many of those are owned by women and people of color. At the same time, it increases taxes on large companies with higher profits to raise roughly $20 million every single year. That funding goes directly toward essential city services, like addressing homelessness and keeping the streets clean.
Section 2. Claiming your business name.
The absolutely crucial point here is figuring out whether you need a fictitious business name, or FBN. Basically, if you're operating as a sole proprietorship under a name that doesn't include your own surname, or maybe you're a partnership or a corporation doing business under a name that's different from your legal name, you've got to file an FBN. This is handled at the county level, specifically with Melissa Wilk, the Alameda County Clerk Recorder. Now, here is the golden rule you need to remember. You must file this within 40 days of starting your operations. The fee is pretty manageable, generally costing somewhere between $30 and $40. But please do not miss that 40-day window. It is for sure one of the earliest pitfalls new owners run into.
And this brings us to a massive yet totally avoidable mistake. Under California Assembly Bill 878, your fictitious business name filing literally has to include a physical business mailing address. A P.O. box is strictly not accepted as your primary business location. I mean, imagine paying for your filing, printing hundreds of pristine new business cards, only to have the whole shebang rejected just because you used a P.O. box. So always use a physical address. And keep in mind, if you're filing in person, you will need to present a valid government-issued photo ID.
Section 3. Securing zoning clearance.
So before you can officially open, the city needs to make sure that your specific type of business actually makes sense for the neighborhood you want to operate in. Zoning clearance is essentially a permit. It officially certifies that your commercial activity perfectly aligns with the authorized land use designations codified in the Oakland Planning and Zoning Regulations. Put simply, it's what keeps heavy manufacturing out of quiet residential cul-de-sacs and keeps retail clustered where shoppers can actually get to it.
Here are the non-negotiable zoning rules you just need to memorize. First off, it is required for every single physical location in Oakland. Expanding and moving to a second location, guess what? You need a new zoning clearance. Second, and honestly, this catches a lot of people off guard, it's mandatory even for home-based businesses. If you are just consulting from your kitchen table, you still need this clearance. But the absolute biggest takeaway here, the real game changer that will save you massive headaches down the road, is that you must obtain your zoning clearance prior to applying for your business tax certificate. The tax office will literally ask you for your zoning number.
Section 4. The application process.
All right, so here we have the official City of Oakland New Business Application Form. You can apply super easily online, or you can do it the old-fashioned way, in person right at the Business Tax Office, located at 250 Frank H. Ogawa Plaza. Seeing the form kind of demystifies the whole thing, right? It's just a standard document. But there are a few specific lines that tend to trip people up, so let's break them down real quick to ensure you nail it on the very first try. Let's look closely at how this builds.
On line 3, you just need to check a box indicating whether or not you own the property where your business is located. Simple enough. But you've got to pay really close attention to line 4. When they ask for the number of full-time employees, you must exclude the owners. Actually, let me repeat that. Do not count yourself. Counting yourself could incorrectly categorize your business size, and we don't want that. Finally, on line 5, you're going to enter that magical zoning application number we just talked about. If your address is in Oakland, this line absolutely cannot be blank.
Once your application is accepted, you're going to receive an email with your amount due. You'll need to pay a non-refundable business registration fee, plus a couple of special fees like the SB 1186 State Disability Access and Education Fee. Now, here is the critical deadline. This payment is due within 30 days of your business or rental start date. Notice the difference there. Your FBN was 40 days, but this tax certificate payment is 30 days. Don't mix those up. You can pay conveniently online using MasterCard, Visa, Discover, or your trusty ATM or debit card. After that's squared away, your official certificate hits your inbox within 5 days.
Section 5. Summary and final tips.
If you're going to take notes on any part of this explainer today, make it this one. This is your master mental map. Step 1. File your fictitious business name with Alameda County within 40 days of starting. Step 2. Ensure you use a real physical address for that filing. Absolutely no P.O. boxes allowed. Step 3. Get your zoning clearance for your specific Oakland location. Yes, even if you work from home. Step 4. Submit your new business application to the city and pay your fees within 30 days of your start date. If you just follow this chronological order, the whole process will be incredibly smooth.
Now, just a quick professional heads up. Municipal codes, tax structures, and zoning regulations are living documents. They do update and they do change. The information we've walked through today gives you a fantastic solid foundation based on current rules, but you should always verify the latest requirements, fees, and procedures directly with Oakland local authorities and the business tax office before you go ahead and submit your paperwork.
At the end of the day, getting your business license isn't just about paying fees or filing boring forms. It's really about claiming your space in a vibrant, diverse, and dynamic local economy. You now have the exact map to navigate the bureaucracy. The path is crystal clear, and the city is just waiting for what you have to offer. So, I'm going to leave you with this one provocative thought. Now that you know exactly how to open your doors, what will your Oakland business legacy be? Get out there, get licensed, and start building it today.